Hello everybody and welcome to this new video of Krita and digital painting. This video is going to be a bit different because I'm going to talk about the development. Development is really needed when we are talking about software. It improves the software and helps the user to understand how to use the features and how the features are evolving during the process of the development process. So this video is going to talk about this. You have asked a lot the RGBA feature. So I'm really pleased to announce that Krita is working in creating this new feature. And this is awesome because we can have expected feature to select the color from the color wheel with the RGBA brushes. It's so amazing that I wanted to show you just in this moment. Enjoy! I'm pretty excited to see we are working together to create one of the most impressive things that could be used in Krita in the near future. So as I can see here, there is a lot of feedback and testing and ideas on how to use these brushes. Even I have published one image. This happened in my laptop, but in my desktop I can paint pretty well with these brushes. Is exactly what I expected from these brushes. This is how I paint, for example, a face. If I create a new layer and then I select the brush, for example this, I can select a lighter color, and then the feeling of impasto is there because it's preserving the lightness. Of course we can tweak this in the brush tip, trying to get the best of the contrast, but for now it's okay. So we have right now the color available, and it's majestic. I think it's one of the things that make my day. So I'm pretty happy to see this in a very short time. I'm quite amazed because I don't know anything about code, but I think this is a really important feature to be added. As you can see, with lightest color I can get more impasto. By default, this brush is something like this. Okay, and I see I can paint with good feeling of texture, but with this new feature called Preserve Lightness, if I activate this, now I can change the color. I am using the color as a mask and keeping the lightness, because I don't keep the lightness, I lose the contrast in the brush tip colors and I get something like this, no volume. But if I preserve the lightness inside this, I choose this, which is the black point. So if you can see here, there is a bit of contrast, and that produces the impasto effect. Okay, let's go for the use of the brushes. If I choose, for example, let's start to paint with this kind of colors, and I get this. It's a base to create the shading, and we can play with the directional and the shape, because that creates a better feeling of texture effect. So right now we are having this. You can see how I select the colors and all this kind of stuff. You have the basic tone, the direction, brush to texture of the canvas inside, just to see how it behaves different colors. And now imagine I want to impasto here, and then I select bright color and make this kind of thing. Look at this, how it behaves like we have more dense painting in the brush. So we can instantly create the sense of thick painting, but it's useful because it's fast. I'm working in DNA4 and the speed is quite good for the first test. Who made this patch? This awesome thing. As usual, Dimitri was involved. Peter Satz, you are doing a really great job, and Dimitri is like the filter who is proving the algorithm. I'm pretty amazed, because this is only the beginning, and this is possible because we are a good community willing to improve things and testing and creating new things. All this comes from an experimental idea I had with Digital Atelier. So if you like this kind of development, interactive development, just give it a like and give it support to the Krita project. Krita is fantastic. With more budget, imagine what could be done. I'm still testing different brush tips because, for example, I am creating new resources. As you can see here, in a real oil experimentation, I'm using this kind of things to understand better how the oil behaves with the light, with the volume. And I am also recording a bit of the process, so you can see now more examples. My desktop environment to create this kind of crazy experiments. So Krita needs your support to get more time to be involved in more development, bug fixing, and all this kind of crazy features. And of course the results are there. What do you think about this kind of videos? If you like them, I would be happy to create even more talking about the development state of new features, more things, maybe interview to the programmers or coders, maybe with more interviews with professional artists that create beautiful artwork and want to share their experience with us. So let me know if you think this is going to fit your artistic needs and it's going to be interesting for you. If you like the idea of RGBA brushes and the oil looking or even more crazy things that you can imagine, just give us a like, support Krita, because this is really important. Also, you have the links in the description below to test if you want the releases that Dimitri and Schatz are releasing. I have enjoyed a lot with this video and this new feature in development state. And that's the end for this video. See you next time. Bye!